Today is October 5th, Thursday. So today's new update, we got a new car being the BMW i4 EDrive. And if you guys have seen my most recent videos, especially the one on the most recent BMW M2, I believe was last week, uh, you guys know my absolute hatred and distaste for electric vehicles. I hate them. They go against everything I stand for. Uh, yeah, I hate them. It's like, oh, they're good for the environment. No, they're not. It, like, what it takes to mine the stuff for the batteries, the lithium, that's freaking worse. Like, it, that is toxic. Like, that is no good. You do not want to breathe that stuff in. Not only that, but like all the factories and all that are like used to make these things, powered by like gas and oil and all that other crap. Anyway, and coal. This is like the most interesting car that came out in today's update. So it was this or the Rivian, and as you guys know, I like me some being. Oh, that is a cool color. That is cool. This color is sick. I'm gonna put that on just 'cause it's cool looking. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So yeah, my options for this week's new car, or new cars for the video, was either this or the Rivian. As you guys know, I like BMWs. I like them a lot more than Rivians. So this is kind of where we are now. Like on the bright side, this thing is rear-wheel drive, rear engine. So maybe it'll. Yo, we might have a redeeming factor for this car. That looks wicked. Okay. So wait, these are conversions. Okay, okay, I see. I see. Yeah, as soon as I seen that there was a body kit, I was like, okay, we might have something here. Anyway, let's take that off for a second because I want to see what aero is available for this car. Okay, just the Forza aero. Well, this actually really like looks really good. I'm still not a fan of these big grills. I don't like them. Is even a grill on this thing? This thing's electric. I don't even know if that classifies as a grill. Because I don't even think it's open. I think it's closed. It's not even like a functional vent or anything. Okay, these wheels gotta go. Got to go. I know I'm doing the tires right now, but them wheels are hideous, so they gotta go. I mean, in the future, if I am forced to get an electric car, might as well make it a BMW, right? And like, especially out here in California, it's looking pretty grim. It's looking pretty darn grim. Kind of like those. I'm gonna go with those. So like, just looking, I don't know, this thing has 4 doors, huh? Yeah, so just kind of looking at this thing, I mean, just a guess, would this be like an electric M3 kind of thing? Is that what's going on here? because it somewhat resembles the M3 from like 2 weeks ago. Because it kind of looks, no, it don't really look like the M4. I don't know. Just me spouting out random theories and ideas that I get. Okay, so it looks like that's all I can do as far as upgrades. Which, that's why I don't really like when they add electric cars in this game, because there's not really much you can do to them. I mean, now if I could freaking LS swap this freaking thing, we might be talking. Okay, I don't even. This is another reason that I don't like the electric cars, because did that say top speed 86 miles per hour, or am I tripping? It did. Imagine if I didn't like come in here and look at this and I just started driving it and it topped out at 86. I'd be so disappointed. I mean, like, shoot, I'm disappointed in 170. Let's see, just going for like traction, I guess here. Probably gonna leave everything else. There's not much else I could really do. Yeah, it's looking pretty grim. Not sure how much longer I'm gonna be able to hold on to my gas cars out here. This sounds like the spaceship from the Jetsons when I like accelerate and let off the gas. Listen to this, bro. Okay, so when they say the electric cars sound like spaceships, this like they kind of do, but this thing sounds like a freaking spaceship. So I guess let's take it on over to the Horizon Festival. We're gonna run the Horizon Mexico circuit. Luckily, I don't need to start like a rivals event or anything, so I already have driven this circuit enough to just know it. I've driven it enough just to like know it at this point. This game's been out like what, 2 years next month? Yeah, it'll be 2 years because this game came out in 2021. Yeah, this car is really underwhelming to drive. Like it looks alright. It sounds really freaking cool. Like it's no like engine. I don't know. I'd rather hear like a crappy sounding little inline four over this, but like I'd rather hear a freaking fart can, like complete fart can, like a Honda Civic blasting down the street at like 4 in the morning over this. But this sounds pretty cool, like for an electric car. I mean, like it's got a body kit. It gets bonus points for that, I guess. I don't know. It's underwhelming to drive. The way it drives is like weird, especially even like for like yeah, just the way it drives is weird. It's like normally in the controller, like I could feel the car kind of gripping down, and this like not only in the controller, but like when I try to turn. I I can normally in like a car I could feel it gripping to the ground. I can feel the tension there. And this it just feels like like the tires are completely broken free, like I'm on like a free like sliding. I don't know. I'm not huge on it. Oh, the interior display's cool. I like that. Whoa. But yeah. If shoot. Yeah, I don't know about this one, guys. I don't think I like it very much. But as far as cars that came out this week, there's the Porsche 911, and that thing's been out for like months and months. Then there was this. This thing's been out since launch. Then there was the Rivian. So there's like four cars that you could get today, and two of them were new and both were electric. So it was a crappy electric BMW or a crappy electric truck. Although, I mean, like for an electric car, this thing is cool. I like it. But I just really don't like electric cars, so this thing just ain't for me.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, I mean, overall, this thing, I'm not huge on the way it drives. I mean, it's not really that fast. I really don't like electric cars. And that's definitely a factor in how I'm gonna rate this thing. The wide body kit is cool. The car looks really cool. Um, but I think overall this thing is like extremely underwhelming. Cause it was like looking at like the car, I didn't even know this thing was electric until I unlocked it. I don't keep up with like modern cars these days because a lot of them are electric. Like I'll keep up with certain ones like the supercars and everything that have the engines, and I'll keep up with like the Corvettes and the Camaros. Of course, the Camaros are done now. And like as you guys like who have been around a while know that I have like the utmost disdain for Mustangs. Like I hate Mustangs. I'm not a Ford person in the slightest, but that new Mustang GTD has me excited. Like, what does this world come to that I'm keeping up with Mustangs? But yeah, I mean, like, I was excited for this series update because, like, oh man, an M3. Oh man. Oh, well, this thing I wasn't really excited for, to be honest with you guys. I was more so excited for the 850. And I was like, oh man, an M2, those are cool. And I was like, an i4, what the hell is that? And then I unlocked it, and I was like, oh. It's just one of those moments of just clarity. Like once you get it, it's like, oh. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna rate this thing like a 6.5 out of 10, and that's being generous, I think. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. But anyway, we're gonna end it off with some donuts, like we end off all the videos here. So thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. And yeah, that's all from me today. And that's how you know this thing isn't even good. I like the donuts are. I don't know. Those are alright donuts, but I think after recording this, I need to cleanse my system with some really loud engine noises from some other cars. Yeah.